sacred. Now, supposing you have got a diamond, Kohinoor diamond with you, will you show it to everybody? Or will you keep it preserved in a safe deposit vault so that nobody steals it? Isn't it? It is the same feeling. You don't want to share something which is very sacred to you with all, one and all, isn't it? It's very secret. And because why secret? Because it's very sacred.
And is it the same as initiation also, what they call it?
Initiation and mantra diksha both are the same meaning. What we call initiation, initiating means starting the spiritual life. That starts with mantra diksha. The guru imparts the mantra and the disciples, along with the mantra, the whole procedure is given. How to meditate, how to chant the mantra, how to pray. Total mantra diksha is given. Mantra diksha time, all the instructions are given. That helps one in doing that.
And today we are going to have such a session.
Yeah, we will have meditation. I will tell you what are the types of meditation techniques, what is the advantage of meditation, and we will have a practical session on meditation also that we will have. And since the question answer is started, we will have it say about 4 o'clock, 4:30. 4:30 we can have. 4:30 after tea we can have. After tea, 4:30 to 5:30 we will have a session during which we will have meditation session, and we can have this one. And we can discuss about meditation, about mantra diksha. Before that, I want to finish all the questions. Yes?
My question is that about this Shrima. Before she died, yeah, she loved her niece Radhu,
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah.
She always looked after her.
Yeah.
But before she died, but days before, yeah, she said, I cannot do anything for you. Do whatever you like.
Yeah.
What is this attachment? Why can he say that? Then people say that Srima will prepare to leave this world. Yeah. So I have read. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why there was a affection and everything, and suddenly she says there is no distraction, nothing.
Yeah. That is the beauty of Holy Mother. She could do it because she was Holy Mother. She was the Divine Mother. We cannot do it. Anyway, now it all came about this way because you read the whole biography, then only you will understand. Sharda Devi, when Sri Ramakrishna left the body in 1886 on 16th August, he left the body. So Holy Mother Sharda Devi was feeling all alone, and she had no child also. So one day she was feeling all alone, she was feeling lonely. Oh, I don't have anything to look after, anybody to look after, and I am so lonely. Then Sri Ramakrishna showed her a girl. He said, you take that girl will be your support. After that, once that was a vision, and after that, Radhu came, and she could see that this is the same girl that Sri Ramakrishna had pointed out, that taking her as the support, you will live. So Sharda Devi purposely, voluntarily got attached to that girl so that her body will remain, otherwise she would not have been alive. Now when her work was over, it was time to depart, so that attachment was gone. As it had come, it had gone. That is the beauty of the great persons. They can attach at will, they can get detached at will. We get attached very soon, but very difficult for us to get detached. And that is the problem why we suffer. Swami Vivekananda says, attachment is the source of all our miseries. In the book Work and Its Secret. So, after lunch, no lunch today. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, empty stomach, no religion. But let us have lunch, then we can understand this better matter. Yes, over lunch also. You see?
Right. It's at 1.
Right.
Lunch is at 1 o'clock.
Detachment.
There's another question.
Yeah.
Another question.
Time for
No, we say that.
We can continue till 1 o'clock?
Yes.
No, not up till now, but because we people,
Have to
who
warm the
are working in
things.
kitchen,
Yeah.
they must leave now.
Yeah. So I think let us, we will have an informal chit chat,
Yeah.
and after lunch, informal chit chat. Those who want to meet me personally, they will meet me, and 4:30 we will have another session of question answer and then.
Sure. Thank you.
So thank you. That
Thank
was
you.
good.
Thank you.
Once it's whatever is destined for it. But human beings have got freedom of choice, which is not available with the species, other species. Willpower.
But when human being, when they have got the authority, when they go down, is there any possibility for them going down? Means what
At that time, no. For example, somebody has done very bad karmas. There are two types of theories here. One set of theory says, some set of people says, no, there is no adhogati. They will go on only as human being. Only they will have to suffer more consequences. That's all. They cannot go to more human. Another set of group says, no, they can go down even to the animal level. Supposing if somebody has done a bad karma like a dog throughout the life, he will be born as a dog, he will suffer for that time. Till that time he will not have freedom. But then again he will come back to revert. After exhausting his karmas, he will come back to a human being and start from where he was.
Oh, I see. Not as a dog.
As a dog, he hasn't got any power.
I see.
He has not any power. No freedom. For till that time, it is bhogini. Again he comes back to human being. Again the freedom starts. Willpower.
The universal consciousness
वो ज़्यादा करते
is being
हैं
seen by us God or
क्योंकि एक हाँ
God says, I incarnate myself.
जा रहे थे रास्ते पे
Does it mean the whole of consciousness
क्योंकि ये
universal
वैसे
consciousness in a complete form?
Again, Ishvara is the universal consciousness coming through the mist of Maya. He is coming the relative world. He is not absolute. It is again coming the relative world. God, absolute, plus Maya, universal Maya, plus universal consciousness is equal to universal, is God, Ishvara. And that Ishvara is manifest in the form of incarnates.
Does it mean that then avatar at the same time can be more than one avatar, one here, one there, one there?
Well, for Ishvara, anything is possible. For Ishvara, he's got infinite power, he can do anything, anytime. But these incarnations, they come, they say, for a specific purpose. At regular intervals of time, when there is virtue subsides and increase. So this is says in the Gita. Yada ilaha sultani
But my point is that whether at the same time there can be more than one avatar.
it can be there, there's no problem. But then normally, you see, avatar again incarnation are in two different connotations. One is it is manifesting in a partial form. It's one drop goes here and there. Another is when the Lord himself comes. Sometimes he sends the prophets, messengers. Sometimes he himself comes down. You know, the DIG, Inspector General of Police. He sends his team when there is a lot of trouble. He sends his team, but when the trouble is too much, then he sends his special officers, messengers. But when it is on a still very important, then he himself goes. So when the established is too much, then Lord himself comes. That is how the theory of incarnation goes. If it disturbs him, don't go for it. Don't go for it. You see, if it disturbs you, take up whatever philosophy that suits you. If you are taking up Advaita, take up Advaita. Forget about it. Forget about Avatar. Avatar is for those who are weak. Those who are weak, those who want some support, for them there is Avatar. If you are Advaita, it is okay. I am God. When Swami Vivekananda went to Rajasthan, then there was one Panditji. He said, I do not believe in your incarnation and all that. I believe in Advaita. I am also God. I am also Ishvara, I am also incarnation equal. What is their special incarnation now that? And Swami says, oh, you are also incarnation. Yes, I agree. But you tell me which incarnation you are. Because he had a lot of incarnations. Matsya avatar, Kurma avatar. To which category you belong?
And what you reply?
Just a laughter?
He understood Swamiji. कहते स्वामीजी पहचान
What
such a
category
category I can more for that. Yeah, I still have some.
We have Dasavatar, no? Matsya avatar, Kurma avatar, Nirsing avatar. So many of them are there. Which category you belong to? He said, I am also avatar. Why is there no special need of any incarnation? I am also avatar. Yes, you are avatar. We agree. What type? You can be allowed to sit here. She has got
It's all right, thank you very much. No, no, yes, please,
You
please.
can come that side.
Thank you.
Nee, jetzt wollte er nicht so machen.
Yeah.
Das was was sind.
All have come?
I think that's
Or anybody waiting?
Car has come.
Huh?
some car. Come.
Some car has come? Yes, some guest were.
Yeah, I thought so.
Our guest.
Yeah, I heard. I thought
Please check up.
someone has parked in front of her house.
I think Mr. He knows them. He has talked to them.
I would also like to know, Swami, how much of free will does a human being have?
Sri Ramakrishna replied it. Example, there is a cow tied to a post.
Yeah.
There is grass available. The grass is taken by the cow. When the whole grass has been eaten up, then the cowherd again makes rope a little longer. Again make it a periphery. So we must first of all take the grass which is available in the periphery. Then we will be given more freedom. More freedom. More freedom.
But we have some freedom.
Yes,
How
sure.
much? What is it? This freedom?
Freedom of doing whatever you want. But it is conditioned by your past karmas and past
It is
samskaras.
conditioned, yeah.
Past samskaras are there, isn't it?
It
They are
is
going to
not
be there.
free then. If it is conditioned, it cannot be free.
So you are not completely free. It is a circuit.
I am conditioned. I don't
Not
have
fully
free.
conditioned. You see, condition means what? You have certain limitations. Under those limitations, of course, you can work.
But the cow is also tied, and this is the conditioned freedom.
Yeah, but then that much freedom you have got, no? Grazing. You graze that much. Afterwards, you will get more.
But can one call this complete freedom? This is only
No,
conditioned.
it is
freedom.
limited. You are not free. You are not free
I'm
to
not
graze the
free.
whole ground.
That means I'm not free.
Yeah, but there is a limit of boundary line is there. But once you graze that much, again your rope will be further given more freedom. It will come more.
Rope will be longer.
Yeah, rope will become longer.
By our spiritual development.
Yeah, spiritual development. Yes.
Durch die spirituelle Entwicklung kriegen wir immer mehr Freiheit.
And
Because
what-
we become more and more free from our self, from the ego. By this
Yeah.
And this
practices.
freedom, how does it express itself? That we feel inwardly free? Or what? How does one know?
You may or may not feel. At present you are free, isn't it?
Yes. To some.
Isn't it? You have the freedom of attending this. You could have come to this. You have come to this retreat. You could have as well gone to a party, music party, but you opted for it, whereas your friend did not opt for it, and he went for a dancing party,
Disco party.
disco party. Really went, no? I don't know. I'm just telling by assumption. Might have.
In our
So-
age, we don't go to discos.
So, huh?
In our age, nobody goes for discos. We accept it.
He told disco. I said any other party, maybe a marriage party, maybe something else. There are so many diversities for a human being now in the society. So you opted for a spiritual retreat.
Yes.
Somebody opted for some social pleasure or social function. Somebody else opted for some business, making money.
Yeah.
It all depends. And as you opt, so you get. Today, because you came here, that's why you are getting this one. Willingly or unwillingly, you have come here.
Willingly.
So,
Of course, willingly.
Holy Mother says, if you go and have Ganga Snan, you see, there are two types of Ganga Snan. One is that you go yourself and have Ganga Snan. And second is, it is so much, it is very chilly and you don't want to take bath, but your friends just pushes you, and so you fall down, then again you have Ganga Snan. So both will give you the same result. So you consciously or unconsciously, since you are here, you will get the benefit of these vibrations.
But both will give the same results. If I do it go willingly or I'm pushed.
In Gangastan.
Yeah, then also, if you go willingly, you will enjoy Ganga Snan. Here you will be scolding your friend, but of course you will get the punya of Ganga Snan. You will enjoy your Ganga Snan if you go willingly.
That is
If you
better.
come willingly to a spiritual retreat, you will enjoy the retreat. And if you are pushed, you are morose all the time. Why I have been told.
Was it not Swami Vivekananda that you said, if we are bound to die, why not die in a pool of honey instead in a pool of dung?
Yeah.
So now we wish to
Yeah.
listen to his first question from Chandas.
Yeah. Yes.
No, that was the first question.
How it is that is over. Which personal blessing.
Swami, if you like, is okay. If not, it is also okay.
Well, so many were telling that you must answer the first question of put forward by him. I will answer indirectly, not directly, because we normally we refrain from answering our subjective questions, particularly with regard to verses. We normally don't give a biodata also, but nowadays in the management institutions, when I go, they ask for my biodata, so I give a short biodata that is available here, that you can see, my short biodata. Normally we don't give, but nowadays, when you go to Rotary Club and this club, and they have management institutions and big universities, they like to print them. So very brief biodata I have given. Normally the monks are supposed not to have any sort of reference to their previous life. We are supposed to forget our former life, ideally speaking. Olden traditional monks, of course, they will not even go back to their house, or they will not see the face of their relatives. This is old, but now we are modern monks, and supposing there are some devoted families, then we sometimes see them also. But in general, it is desired that the monks keep minimum contact with their family members. And rightly so, because now the whole world has become our family. So we don't have our one single family, the whole world belongs to us, Vasudeva Kutumbakam, literally speaking. Now, in general, Ramakrishna Mission, he was telling how you came and all that. It is the same story. What happens normally, that a young man reads a book of Vivekananda, he gets attracted, then he reads more books, then he starts going to the ashrama, then he falls in love with the ashrama atmosphere and the ashrama monks, and he receives prasad, and he goes and helps them, and slowly gets more and more close. And then afterwards, he is told that there are two choices. Then he comes to know that the ideal of life is to realize God, is to manifest the divinity. And there are two paths of doing it. Number one is a householder's life, which is meant for 99.99% people. That is the path which is most suited, and the line of least resistance. And there is another path, that is the path of monasticism, where you have to remain single, you have to remain unmarried, you have to lead a pure life, and a life devoted to the law, devoted to service of God in man, and of course of spiritual practices. So these are the two lines. And then one opts for the monastic life if he or she thinks that no, this life will suit me. So, but normally speaking, there are, the path is like this in our tradition also. First Brahmacharya ashram, then Grihastha ashram, then Vanaprastha ashram, and then Sannyasa ashram. This is the normal route. That is why when Dr. Kalam came, APJ Abdul Kalam came to Rajkot, I went to Rajkot to invite him for Porbandar, 25th December 2001. He had come for a Christ College function in Rajkot. So I sent him a message. I want to meet you, to invite you for Porbandar, for inaugurating the school building. He said, you are a monk. I will come to meet you in your ashram. I was surprised. So he himself came to the ashram, Rajkot. He was in a hurry. He was to go to the airport. In between, he faced some time and came to the ashram. So when we are showing him around our exhibition, he said, Swamiji, they are telling me you can't become a monk. Can I not become a monk? They say, because you are not married, how can you become a monk? So somebody would have told them that Brahmacharya, Grihastha, you are not a Grihastha. How can you have 1% sannyasa? Somebody might have told. So immediately I got the idea. I got the point. I said, you see Dr. Kalam, now time is very short, I have to explain the whole thing. You see Dr. Kalam, there are two types of flights. One is a hopping flight, Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. And there is a direct flight also from Brahmacharya direct to Sannyasa. We have taken the direct flight, we the monks of Ramakrishna Mission. Then he said, oh, I will also take up the direct flight. But you have to pay more. You have to pay more. It's more costly. In terms of suffering, in terms of hardships, yeah, it takes more time. Hopping flight takes more time. This takes less time, but it has more money, more sacrifice involved in the monastic life. So it's your choice whether you want a hopping flight or a direct flight. If you want immediately, no, this very birth I want to realize the potential and I don't want to enter the paraphernalia, and he has come to a conclusion that the whole world is my family and he wants to worship God in man. Basically the formula, the motto that has been given to all the monks of Ramakrishna Mission, why Swami Vivekananda started Ramakrishna Mission, is Atmano Mokshartham Jagat Hitaya Cha. If that is the purpose, you come. So many youths come to us. We want to join Ramakrishna Mission, we want to become monks. Why? I want to realize God. Get out. Why? You go to Himalayas, forests. If you want only realization of God. Then some come, I want to do social service. Get out. There are so many NGOs working. Join them. But if my ideal is, I want to manifest my divinity, I want perfection in life, I want mukti, atmano mokshartham, while doing jagatitaya cha, while serving God in human beings. Yes, if you accept these both the twin ideas, then only you are welcome in Ramakrishna Mission. Because here, as I told you, it's a combination of 4 yogas with special emphasis on karma yoga. Morning and evening we are practicing 3 yogas, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga and Raj Yoga. But whole day we are having karma yoga. Some type of service activity we are having. In Western countries we are having less. But in India we have to have lot of service activities. We are all involved too much in our activities. Because there it is required. People are very poor. So Swami Vivekananda said, don't you feel ashamed? People are suffering and you are taking nice food here in the ashrama. No. We have to be with the people. There is God within them. And Swami Vivekananda says that as long as even a single dog of my country is without food, my whole religion is to feed it. As long as even a single dog of my country is without food, my whole of religion is to feed it. And I do not believe in a religion which cannot wipe the tears of a widow or cannot feed a hungry mouth. So Swami Vivekananda's religion is very humanistic in nature. He says, if you can see God in the temple, in the church, in the mosque, can you not see God within a living human being? There you have to have Pran Pratishtha in the temple. But here already Pran Pratishtha is there in every human being.